a FaceTime with His Excellency, who asked me, will we make the Crawford fight? And the answer, Boots said to him,
A historic declaration that has caused a stir in the boxing community is the confirmation of the highly anticipated fight between Terence "Bud" Crawford and Jaron "Boots" Ennis. The bout is scheduled to happen sooner than many had anticipated and promises to be a magnificent collision of styles and skills. The fighters have come to an understanding, and the specifics of the time and place have been finalized. Fans and experts alike are extremely excited about this announcement as two of the best athletes in the world get ready for what could be a match that defines their careers. The announcement followed a direct FaceTime discussion with His Excellency, who has been a fervent fan of the game and has voiced his excitement for this battle to happen. When he asked if it would be possible to force the Crawford fight, he received a straightforward answer: send the contract. That started the countdown to what should be one of the most thrilling fights in recent boxing history. After putting on an incredible show in his native Philadelphia, Jaron "Boots" Ennis made headlines when he stopped David Avanesian in the fifth round. Known for his quickness, strength, and technical skill, Ennis proved why he was one of the toughest welterweight fighters when he used his entire toolkit against Avanesian. The fight demonstrated Ennis's potential as a rising star and his willingness to compete against the best in the business, and it was held in front of a boisterous 14,000 spectators at the Liacouras Center. Ennis was quick to criticize Crawford after winning, saying unequivocally, send the contract. Ennis's audacious proclamation demonstrated his self-assurance and willingness to push himself against the greatest. Ennis, who is 27 years old, has an amazing 32-0 record, with 29 of those wins coming via knockout. He is a formidable opponent for anyone in the division because of his combination of athleticism, technique, and ring savvy. Conversely, Terence Crawford is an experienced fighter who excels at his position regardless of weight. Crawford, who is well known for his adaptability and fluid stance changes, has dominated the welterweight class, compiling a 40-0 record with 31 knockouts. In his most recent fight, he defeated Errol Spence Jr. in a boxing masterclass that saw him emerge victorious at welterweight for the first time since the four major belt era. Crawford is unmatched in strength and accuracy, and his ability to change tactics mid-fight has made him a nightmare for opponents. The role that His Excellency played in making this battle a reality cannot be emphasized. His Excellency, a fervent boxing enthusiast, has contributed significantly to the promotion of high-profile fights and raising awareness of the sport worldwide. His true love for the sport and desire to see the best matches happen are the reasons behind his keen interest in the Crawford-Ennis fight. During the FaceTime chat, His Excellency showed his respect for both combatants and his enthusiasm for the chance to see this titanic battle. The promoter of Jaron Ennis, Eddie Hearn, has made no secret of the importance of this fight and the potential of his client. Renowned for his ability to put on spectacular events, Hearn feels that Ennis is close to becoming a legendary fighter and that a matchup with Crawford will be just what he needs to take his game to the next level. Although Hearn is aware of the difficulties of taking on a fighter of Crawford's caliber, he has faith in Ennis's skills and knows that he is prepared to move quickly. Hearn's approach to Ennis is a methodical balancing act between ambition and pragmatism. He is excited to see Ennis take on Crawford, but he also understands that before moving up to 154 pounds, the welterweight class needs to be united. By following this method, Ennis makes sure that his legacy is developed gradually and that he establishes his supremacy in the welterweight class before taking on additional challenges. Hearn's ability to market a fighter is demonstrated by the way he has managed Ennis's career, making sure that every decision is well considered and intended to maximize the fighter's potential. Even though there were early conflicts and difficulties, especially with regard to Crawford's initial hesitation to take on smaller opponents, the fight's official announcement represents a major turning point. Crawford, who has been considering a weight increase in order to take on fresh challenges, will now go up against one of the division's most promising opponents. This fight promises to be not only an exciting match but also a turning point in both combatants' careers. The storylines pertaining to each fighter's journey enhance the fight's drama even more. Ennis sees this fight as a chance to solidify his status as one of the best and demonstrate his ability to handle the demands and difficulties that come with competing at the greatest level. His recent results have demonstrated his promise, and defeating Crawford would mark a turning point in his professional life. Crawford, though, is hoping to add a noteworthy new chapter to his already remarkable career. With everything he has accomplished in the sport, including his historic triumph over Errol Spence Jr., Crawford is now driven by battles that will leave a lasting impact. He would become even more of the finest boxer of his time if he defeated a young talent like Ennis. Crawford also has the chance to silence his detractors and demonstrate to younger, more competitive opponents that he is still a formidable opponent by defeating Ennis. The bout gains additional intrigue from Turki Al-Sheikh, the power broker in boxing for Saudi Arabia. Boxing has received a lot of attention in the region thanks to Al-Sheikh's efforts to promote high-profile bouts in the country. His backing and endorsement of the Crawford-Ennis fight serve as a testament to the event's international appeal and potential draw. This fight could reach new heights because to Al-Sheikh's ambition for the sport as well as his wealth and connections. Both sides are anticipated to further up their preparations as the fight date draws near. Ennis's camp will be devoted to optimizing his technique and making sure he is in top physical and mental shape. When the inexperienced fighter enters the ring against an experienced champion, his hunger and resolve will be crucial. Ennis's main advantages will be his speed, strength, and adaptability. Being able to fit Crawford's style will be essential. Leading by his seasoned group, Crawford's camp will be as committed to getting ready for the special difficulties that Ennis brings. Crawford's ring savvy and stance switching skills will be essential for handling the younger fighter's speed and tenacity. Crawford's ability to outmaneuver and outsmart his opponent will be extremely helpful, as will his background in high-stakes matches and his composed temperament in stressful situations. There is a real sense of excitement surrounding this battle, with observers and fans passionately discussing the potential results. While some think Crawford's experience and ring IQ would be crucial, others think Ennis's youth and hunger will give him the advantage. With both combatants putting their best foot forward in the ring, this bout promises to be a display of the finest boxing has to offer, regardless of the result. Within the boxing world, the Crawford-Ennis bout holds great significance for the welterweight class. With Crawford perhaps moving up in weight and Ennis becoming more well-known, the division is in for interesting days to come. The result of the bout will probably have an impact on future welterweight championship defenses and matches in the division. In summary, the announcement of the Terence Crawford vs. Jaron Ennis bout is historic for the boxing world. It pairs together two of the world's most intriguing and accomplished fighters for an intense fight that promises to be plenty of drama, technical mastery, and pure excitement. The boxing world will be keenly following both combatants' preparations as they get ready for what may be one of the greatest fights ever. The boxers just need to enter the ring and use their fists to speak for themselves now that the stage has been set and the contracts have been signed.